Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Spurs hosting the Grizzlies, and the Spurs are 5.5-point home favorites. The over/under is at 231.5. The Grizzlies are plus 170 on the money line, and the Spurs are minus 205. Now these are the overnight odds. They will change the closer we get to tip off tomorrow. Head to head, the Grizzlies are 7-3 against the Spurs in their last 10, but the Spurs have beaten the Grizzlies the last 2 times they played them. The road team is 7-3. The favorite is 5-5 against the spread. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The over/under is 5-5 and at 231.5. The over/under is also 5-5. They played each other once this season in San Antonio, and the Spurs won that game by 10, 111, 101. Lineups for tomorrow's game are supposed to be, and please don't come for me if the NBA does not hold true with what I read now, because apparently I knew the rule was as close to 10 minutes before the game. That's when they have to confirm, because today they were doing it at 12 minutes before the game. They were confirming who was and was not playing. It is supposed to be for the Grizzlies, Williams, Wells, Coward, Jackson Jr., and Edey. And then for the Spurs, Fox, Vassell, Champagne, Barnes, and Cornet. So still more no Wembanyama. Lineups have not been confirmed. That's just who's supposed to be there. The Grizzlies are 9-12 on the season. They are 9-12 against the spread. The under is 14-7, and they are 5-6 on the road. The Spurs are 13-6 on the season, 10-8-1 against the spread. The over is 10-9, and they are 8-2 at home. They're a completely different team at home than they are on the road. The Grizzlies 5-5 on the last 10, 6-4 against the spread. The under is 7-3. They've won and covered their last 3 games, all of which were on the road. They're 5-1 in their last 6, and the 5 games that they won were the 5 games that they covered. 240, 261, 219, 222. 10-point loss to the Nuggets. Didn't cover that one. Then a 5-point win over the Pelicans, a 5-point win over the Clippers, and an 8-point win over the Kings. All 3 of those games were on the road. They covered all 3 games. For the Spurs, 6-4 in their last 10, 5-5 against the spread. The over/under is 5-5. They've spent their last 4 games on the road. 213, 217, 275 points, and then 237 points. 9-point loss to the Suns, didn't cover. 13-point win over the Blazers, and then a 3-point win over the Nuggets. They covered both of those games, and then they lost by 13 to the T-Wolves. They didn't cover that game. The last game that they played at home was against the Hawks, and the game before that was against the Grizzlies, and they beat them. I'm going to take the Spurs on the money line. I'm going to take the Grizzlies getting the points, and I'm going to lean over. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.